There is nothing like the first time, I mean the very first time that you purchase your first iPhone. You know, hence it'd be the iPhone 6, the iPhone 2. My very first iPhone was the iPhone 3. But you remember that moment, you remember how it felt to hold an iPhone, and you get addicted, which means you can't wait for the next iPhone to come out. So wait no more. I have all the information you need to know when the next iPhone 11 will arrive at your door. The link for this video will be in the description. So according to BGR, this is when the iPhone 11 will ship to your door and everything that you will need to know so far. This article was written by Chris Smith. Now, iPhone season is almost here, which means you're in position to tell when exactly the Apple will launch the iPhone 11 series. Pre-order starts, and when the iPhone 11 flavor of your choosing will ship to your door. We're 99% sure these dates are accurate. Not only do they come from several reliable sources, including Apple itself, but Apple has a particular iPhone launch ritual it follows every year. And there's no indication this year will be any different. In fact, the iPhone 11 launch might be more exciting than the iPhone XS and iPhone X releases, because all three new phones are finally expected to be released on the same exact date. Now, the iPhone 11 event date. Apple releases iOS 13 Beta 7 on Thursday version, and developers quickly discovered an unexpected image that reveals exactly when the iPhone 11 will be announced, September 10th. That's a Tuesday in the second week of September, and Apple usually holds its iPhone pressers during that second week. It's typically on a Wednesday, but that would place it on hold on September 11th this year. And that's a bad idea for obvious reasons. Apple hasn't issued invites for the event, so it's not totally confirmed, but the announcement date was revealed the exact same way last year. The iPhone 11 pre-orders. Every year, Apple kicks off new iPhone pre-orders on the first Friday that follows the announcement. Given that the keynote is set for September 10th, that means September 13th is the day when Apple and its retail partners around the world will start taking online orders for the handset. iOS 13, iPad OS 13 will also be released soon after the launch event. Now, here is the iPhone 11 release date. New iPhones are released on the second Friday after the keynote, and that happens to be September 20th this year. Japanese carrier SoftBank already let the date slip earlier this month before Apple's unexpected leak. September 20th is also the day when you will be able to buy the new iPhone in stores if for some reason you don't want to pre-order it online. Also, unconfirmed is a rumor that Apple will have all three 2019 iPhones in stores on the same day, which will be a first for the company since its shift from launching 2 new iPhones every September to 3 devices. The iPhone X was delayed until early November in 2017, with the iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 Plus selling on schedule. A year later, it was the iPhone XR that had to be pushed back to October, and the XS and XS Max were available from day 1. Now, the names, we're fairly confident of the dates above, but there is where things aren't clear yet. A couple of recent leaks claim that Apple would do things differently this year when it comes to the iPhone 11 naming scheme. We're looking at iPhone 11 for the iPhone XR successor, while the XX and XS Max will supposedly be replaced by the iPhone Pro, 11 Pro, and iPhone 11 Pro Max. Yes, the Pro Max name is annoying, but Apple made its own iPhone name in bed, and it has a lie in it. So, I'll tell you this. That would be good for them to just drop all the phones at once, so people with that price budget will be able to just go out and get what they can afford. I did a video on the pricing. We all know the Max will be around $1,200. The middle one will be somewhere around the $900, and the smaller version will be like $750. So somewhere around those range. Don't quote me on that, but what do you guys think about Apple releasing all 3 phones at the same time on the same day? Like this video, leave your comments, and subscribe later.